Hello, everyone, and welcome to AJC Magic TV. I do welcome everyone in. Sorry, just getting set up. I'm kind of running late. I got home a little bit late. And I do thank you for joining. Thank you for hopping over from T. Marie Photography and her stream. Today, I'm just going to do some trivia. Don't have anything in mind. And then next week, I'll be doing um, Dreamers Empire had asked various channels. It's movie week starting September 5th, going all through next week. So I will be doing a movie stream. Hello, Melanie Magical Adventure. Thank you for joining. I'll say hello to everyone here shortly. Just need to see who all is in. Just getting my chat together. So I do thank everyone. Welcome in Timothy Rainwaters. Hello, so let's see who is all here. Welcome, Timothy Rainwaters, James Ryan, Monarch Moments. It's Joey's World. What in the World with Russ and Melanie's Magical Adventures. I know there are various people streaming in the parks, and 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 you can also be watching TV. I know some of you it's dinner time, but I do thank you for joining me today. I'm Amy of AJC Magic TV. I usually will talk about Disney movies, sometimes go on location, do merchandise, talk about Disney merchandise. Um, Hello, Captain Akron. Thank you for joining. And thank you, Rob, for sending everyone this way. I do appreciate that. I know Disney has been in the news lately. I do feel really sad for a lot of the cast members and different things because I do know a couple people who are in those categories that are going to be one of the people will be laid off. Okay, hi, Dances with Goofy, Rhonda. Thank you for joining. Hello, Kaylee. Handmade heart ears. Thank you for joining. Um, and I know, it is kind of gut wrenching when that happens, especially with different things going on. But we know that Disneyland right now isn't up and running, so that's probably some of the factor. Hello, Wendy Luhu. Thank you for joining. Yeah, it's very disappointing to see some of the entertainment people leaving, like the orchestra at the Grand Floridian. I know that's always been a big part of a lot of times for Resort TV One when they do the resort hopping streams. They'll spend some time and show everyone listening to the orchestra and everything. The big one that really hits me is Yeehaw Bob. That was always fun. He was a great guy to go and have a great evening, a piano fun. I don't want to compare him to like a Jelly Rolls because Jelly Rolls can get off uh, off on their own non they're more adult um, oriented Jelly Rolls where Yeehaw Bob was family friendly, did some funny skits, great or to the adults more than that, but he does do things where the families to make it fun for everyone. Welcome in, Mike Wheeler. Thank you for joining. So I definitely will miss Yeehaw Bob. Yes, I was going to say that pub was always packed. I believe he played Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, or Thursday through Saturdays. But yeah, if I was staying there, I always picked an evening that was a definite. There would be times I'd go and meet groups of people and go and say, "Welcome in, Rob Buzz. Thank you for joining." I do appreciate that. Thank you. Yeehaw sounds like our Farley. Yes. Okay. But yeah. So I'll miss those streams also because I know Corey's gone there the stream. I know Josh and Jenna. I know various other streamers that have gone there the stream Yeehaw Bob. Plus, it's Joey's World, Lisa, and them saying it would be crowded there if you weren't there whenever the show started. You probably weren't getting a seat in that area. You could stand around the outside, but I'm not sure if that's some of the reasoning or not. Hello, Linda Seymour Berthel. Thank you for joining. Yes, you are Gregory's mom, so thank you. They are in Cancun celebrating Derek's 53rd birthday. Yes, I've been seeing the pictures. I'm super jealous because I actually should be in Disney World right now. Um, I had to change my plans, unfortunately, just because just some varying factors for me. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm hoping to get something rescheduled here soon. So welcome in, T-Town Mary Ellen. I know it does seem like it's getting a little crowded, more crowded there. When you talk to different people, I guess it depends on what park you're in. And I know the weekends, they do seem really crowded because I'm sure that's when a lot of the locals can go because of the way the park hours. And I did notice like this coming weekend, they increased the hours for the parks because when I went through to start canceling my park passes, I noticed that Epcot and the Magic Kingdom and then we're all open an hour extra later. Um, so hopefully the hours do start to increase. I did also notice one week where I was looking to change my trip to a lot of even being a resort guests, a lot of the park passes were gone, and especially Hollywood Studios. And I mean, I don't really want to go a whole week where I couldn't at least get one Hollywood park pass, even though do change things as they go along. But why pay for a whole week and not even get into that park? That's one of the main reasons why I would want to go too. Is that I haven't ridden the Mickey's Runaway Railway, although I got to experience all of Galaxy's Edge. Sorry about the cough there. It's just something that is kind of a chronic thing. So, and every once in a while with different things. So I do apologize. But today I'm going to do mostly ghostly trivia. It is a D23 type of trivia thing. I did take off the questions from there. I guess they're having a contest for Halloween, the D23, but these are Halloween themed questions. We're going to be entering October 1st tomorrow. I know Disney World has started Halloween, and I'm sure that's some of the reason why people are going and things are relaxing and everything like that. So, so we'll get that. Yeah, the weather here is kind of mixed. Yesterday it was like an 80 balmy 80-degree day, and today it's probably been in the 60s with a hint of rain and windy. Plus, I was running around. I just finished eating and stuff, so it's just like all this craziness. Um, so let's get started with the Halloween trivia. I will put out some other trivia once we get going. Let me see if I can find a tablet here. I've been cleaning up the room a little bit to get a little more organized. Just because right now it's just been, I get a package from some of the Shop Disney and stuff like that. Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen Avery in some of the streams except he is modding. And a couple times I've seen him in the modding, but I've been in some other stream modes. He might be lurking. But I do welcome it if Avery comes in. So let's get started. And these are multiple choice. You just have to put A, B, C, or D. So that way it'll make it easier rather than trying to spell it out. But listen to all the answers and then give your choices. But here we go. The Skeleton Dance was the first of which cartoon series? The Skeleton Dance was the first of which cartoon series? A Disney Halloween. B, The Silly Symphonies. C, Have a Laugh. D, Mickey's House of Villains. The Skeleton Dance was the first of which cartoon series? A Disney Halloween. B, The Silly Symphonies. C, Have a Laugh. Or D, Mickey's House of Villains. And Monarch Moments comes in with letter B. Monarch Moments. Way to go, Garrett. I'll take the first two people I see, and it was Monarch Moments and It's Joey's World. And welcome in, Avery. And It's Joey's World. So welcome to the board. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who does Mickey Mouse encounter in 1929's The Haunted House? Who does Mickey Mouse encounter in 1929's The Haunted House? A, the Grim Reaper. B, a Mad Doctor. C, the Hatbox Ghost. Or D, a ghostly witch. And it's Joey's World. And let's see here. It's Joey's World, and Avery gets it with letter A. Letter A, the Grim Reaper. So it's Joey's World and Avery with the Grim Reaper. And I know last year's Halloween fireworks show that they did at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, I believe was based on that haunted house type of thing, because I remember they did a little bit of the skeleton dance and some other things. Welcome in, just another Diz Nerd Frankie. Thank you for joining. And then I remember the Grim Reaper and different characters on the castle. Okay, no problem, but thank you for joining. Here we go. Next question. Which of these cartoons was directed by Walt Disney himself? Which of these cartoons was directed by Walt Disney? A. Lonesome Ghosts. B. The Haunted House. C. Trick or Treat. Or D. The Mad Doctor. Which of these cartoons was directed by Walt Disney? A. Lonesome Ghost. B. The Haunted House. C. Trick or Treat. Or D. Mad Doctor. Which of these cartoons was directed by Walt Disney himself? Hello, welcome in, BDF Keith. Thank you for joining. No problem. And Avery and just another Diz Nerd gets it with letter B, the haunted house. Letter B, the haunted house. So welcome to the board, just another Diz Nerd. Hello, Karki, no problem. Okay, Karki, that's fine, Carol. But thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. Next question. Which costume is not worn by Huey, Dewey, or Louie in Trick or Treat? Which costume is not worn by Huey, Dewey, or Louie in Trick or Treat? A devil, B, a witch, C, a skeleton, or D, a ghost? Which costume is not worn by Huey, Dewey, or Louie in Trick or Treat? A, devil, B, witch, C, skeleton, D, ghost. If not A, then a Ghostbuster uniform. So just another Disnerd and Avery with skeleton. Just another Disnerd and Avery with skeleton. They were devil, witch, and ghost. Okay, here we go. Next question. In the Lonesome Ghost, the Ajax Ghost Exterminators are comprised of A, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, B, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, or Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, or D, Donald Duck, Goofy, and Pluto. Okay, just another dessert, and I'll give it to Monarch Moments. Thank you. I'll read the question again. Sorry. In the Lonesome Ghost, the Ajax Ghost Exterminators are comprised of A, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, B, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, C, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, or D, Donald Duck, Goofy, and Pluto. So James, Ryan, and Avery with letter B. James, Ryan, and Avery with letter B. Welcome to the board, James. Danny of Griswold Family Vacay. He will be doing late night trivia at 10 p.m. this evening. It is sports movies. So if you know sports movies, join the Griswold Family Vacay at 10 p.m. this evening. Hello, Courtney Rainwaters. Thank you for joining. Okay, Keith. Okay, here we go. Next question. The skeleton dance featured how many skeletons? The skeleton dance featured how many skeletons? A3, B5, C4, or D2? The skeleton dance featured how many skeletons? A3, B5, C4, or D2? And Avery and James Ryan get it with C4. Avery and James Ryan get it with C4. Way to go. Welcome back, Keith. Next question. For Lonesome Ghosts, what new invention did the Disney animation department create? For Lonesome Ghost, what new invention did the Disney animation department create? A, the spectral vision camera. B, glow in the dark paint. C, the multi-plane camera. Or D, transparent paint. For Lonesome Ghosts, which new invention did the Disney animation department create? A, the spectral vision camera. B, glow in the dark paint. C, the multi-plane camera. Or D, transparent paint. And I see it's Joey's World and James. Or I'm sorry, let's see. Wait a minute. It's Joey's World and Avery with letter D. Letter D. James. It's Joey's World and Avery with letter D. Yes, it's Joey's World. You got a point. That's a good guess. Let's put a spooky ghost. Okay, next question. What is the name of the witch that Donald Duck encounters in Trick or Treat? What is the name of the witch that Donald Duck encounters in Trick or Treat? A, Demona. B, Witch Hazel. C, Lambert. D, Magic the Spell. Which is the name of the witch that Donald Duck encounters in Trick or Treat? A, Demona. B, Witch Hazel. C, Lambert. Or D, Magic the Spell. So Courtney, Rainwaters, and Avery get a point. It is Witch Hazel. So welcome to the board, Courtney Rainwaters. So Avery and Courtney Rainwaters. Letter B, Witch Hazel. Put a spooky clown. The next question. The Lonesome Ghosts make a cameo in which other Disney project? The Lonesome Ghosts make a cameo in which other Disney project? A, Mickey Mouse's House of Villains. B, Halloween Town. C, The Haunted House. Or D, Mickey's Christmas Carol. You got a new 3D icon. And I see Courtney Rainwaters and BDF Keith for letter A, Mickey's House of Villains. Way to go, Courtney, and welcome to the board, Keith. House of Mouse. Okay, here we go. Next question. In what ninth? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. What 1933 Mickey Mouse short was deemed too frightening for children by the British Film Censor Board upon release? What 1933 Mickey Mouse short was deemed too frightening for children by the British Film Censor Board upon release? A. Mickey's Nightmare. B. The Gorilla Mystery. C. Harem Scarum. Or D. The Mad Doctor. What 1933 Mickey Mouse short was deemed too frightening for children by the British Film Censor Board? A. Mickey's Nightmare. B. The Gorilla Mystery. C. Harem Scarum. Or D. The Mad Doctor. And the answers I see Rain and Avery. Courtney Rainwaters and Avery and James Ryan are the first three that I see. So James Ryan, Courtney Rainwaters, and Avery. Okay. That was that set of questions. So our winner on the D23 Halloween questions was Avery with 8 points. And I have 3 people that came in second place: Courtney Rainwaters, James Ryan, and It's Joey's World with 3 points each, tied for second. Keith and Just Another Disnerd have 1 point, and Monarch Moments has 2 points on that game. So way to go on the Halloween questions. We'll play some other ones, so hang on. I just need to pull them up. Nope, that's not what I want. Sorry about that. I had it set up and then it kind of went away from me. Be right there. Sorry about that. Okay, now these are generalized Halloween questions. Okay, Mike. But here we go. These are generalized Halloween questions. So we'll see what you know about Halloween. Which immigrants came to America and thought that pumpkins were easy to carve on Halloween than potatoes? Which immigrants came to America and thought that pumpkins were easy to carve on Halloween than potatoes? And the first two answers I see is It's Joey's World and James Ryan with the Irish. Irish. So, welcome to the board. The Irish. I just need to scoot everything over. Not enough room here. Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Great job to you too, Courtney. Is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? And the first two answers is It's Joey's World and Dances with Goofy with a fruit. So welcome to the board, Dances with Goofy. Don't know, love the pie. all you had to say was fruit or vegetable. Just teasing though. Okay, next question. The night before Halloween was what for New Englanders? The night before Halloween was what for New Englanders? What type of night was it for New Englanders? The night before Halloween was what for New Englanders? Believe it or not, those answers are good guesses, but it has something to do with a vegetable. Those are good answers, but it has something to do. What type of vegetable night was it for a New Englander? Anybody out there from New England? But I'm sure it was probably something old back in the day. But I would have said All Hallows Eve, but that's not what they're looking for. So this must be a really old tradition, but it had something to do with a vegetable. I see one correct answer, and I guess if you pick up on it, the next person will get the answer. We do pumpkin roll in Ohio. Okay. Turnip night. One person has the correct answer. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Fulton. Well, if nobody else catches it, I'm going to go ahead and give that person the point. So whoever can type fast will get it. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Avery gets it with cabbage night. Cabbage night. It was cabbage night. So Avery gets the point. So welcome to the board, Avery. Right into her Joey's World with cabbage. Adventures jalapeno on a stick. Okay, next question. Which American city observes the largest Halloween parade in the United States? Which American city observes the largest Halloween parade in the United States? Which American city observes the largest Halloween parade in the United States? And Avery and Dances with Goofy get it with New York City. Avery and Dances with Goofy with New York City. Welcome in, Jonathan Chung. Thank you for joining. Okay, here we go. Where did bobbing for apples originate? Where did bobbing for apples originate? What old city did bobbing for apples originate? Not England, not Salem, not Britain. I was surprised by this answer. I'll give a hint. It is in Europe, so you know that. It's in Europe. It's a city in Europe. Where did bobbing for apples originate? A city in Europe. Not Paris, not London, and not Prague. So now you have London, Paris, and Monarch Moments comes in with Rome. Welcome to the board, Monarch Moments. And Avery comes in second with the question. Answer. But Rome, that's surprising for me. Okay, here we go. Next question. Celtics were superstitious. Is the statement true or false? Celtics were superstitious. True or false? Yes, Garrett got it. It probably could have been Michelle or Hannah in the background, but who knows? Hello, welcome in the Hitchhiking Bones. Boo to you. Celtics were superstitious. True or false? And Dances with Goofy and It's Joey's World gets it with true. With true. Dances with Goofy and It's Joey's World. Way to go. So many superstitions growing up. So many, yes. Here we go. Next question. Name the person who first made a jack-o'-lantern. Name the person who first made the jack-o'-lantern. Name the person who was first making the jack-o'-lantern. Kind of a trick question. Name the person who first made the jack-o'-lantern. Not Ichabod Crane, but that's a good answer. My mom. But it's Joey's World and Hitchhiking Bones Dawn. Welcome to the board with Jack O'Lantern. Jack Lantern or Jack O'Lantern. So it's Joey's World and the Hitchhiking Bones. Oh, you're so close there. Okay, Dances with Goofy. Which country Jack okay, which country Jack O'Lanterns originally belonged to? Which country Jack O'Lanterns originally to? Ichabod was a great character in Clay Fighters. Which country Jack O'Lanterns originally belonged to? And Avery, and it's Joey's World. Get the answer with Ireland. Ireland. Because they're the first ones to carve from pumpkins since they couldn't carve potatoes. But it was Ireland. Okay, here we go. How many American states produces a major amount of pumpkins? How many American states produces a major amount of pumpkins? A, 6, B, 10, or C, 15? How many American states produces a major amount of pumpkins? A, 6, B, B, 12, or C, 15? Jonathan Chong and Avery with 6. Jonathan Chong and Avery with 6. Welcome to the board, Jonathan. Okay, next question. Each year, how much Each year, how many pounds of candy corn is produced? Each year, how many pounds of candy corn is produced? Each year, how many pounds of candy corn is produced? A gazillion. Lower. I'm not sure, Mike Wheeler. I will keep an eye out if they do. But yeah, I will check and see about that. Because right now, there are some events that are going to happen. So I will definitely go check it out if they do that, Mike Wheeler, about the giant monster pumpkin drop. Because that's pretty cool. I see one exact and one real close. So I may award those people the points. One exact, one close. So I think I'll go ahead and give Avery for 35 million and Jonathan Chong for 32 million. It was 35 pounds of candy corn. So Avery and Jonathan Chong. It's Joey's World and Avery are tied for first place. So just to let you know that Avery and It's Joey's World is tied for first place. How many people participate in the Halloween parade of New York City? How many people participate in the Halloween parade in New York City? How many people participate in the Halloween parade in New York City? A little lower there, Mike Wheeler. I do see one correct answer. If nobody else comes up with it, I will go ahead and give the points to the next closest answer. Unless somebody else comes up with it. But Avery and It's Joey's World with 50,000 people. Avery and It's Joey's World with 50,000 people. Okay, here we go. Halloween parties. What do we traditionally bob for? At Halloween parties, what do we traditionally bob for? I will give Jonathan a point because he was closer. Welcome in, Tina McNeil. Yeah, Avery and It's Joey's World got it. And it's Avery and It's Joey's World with the apples. I might have to do a tiebreaker question. And Tina McNeil will give a point for the third place person. But it was bobbing for apples. Okay, here we go. Which American city holds the record for the most jack-o'-lanterns lit at once? Which American city holds the record for the most jack-o'-lanterns lit at once? Bobbing for fudge. Well, you did get apples. They're all good guesses, but the only person that's closest is one. There is one person that's the closest to the actual city that has the record for the most jack-o'-lanterns listed. What time is it? Yes, after this is the Disney Nerd Herders. Thank you for putting that in, James Ryan, the Disney Nerd Herders. And I know Pete McDevitt has a creator talk type of thing. I thought Keen broke the record again. I'm going by the answer that I have here, but they probably could have. But I should have probably looked to see how old these questions are. So Mike Wheeler and Avery get it with Boston. So welcome to the board, Mike Wheeler. But today at 7 p.m., Disney Nerd Herders, James Ryan has put in their link at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m., we have the D&G Explorers, and I believe Pete McDevitt does his show where he brings in new creators and talks with them of their show and everything. At 9 p.m. is the Monarch Moments and this and that. And then at 10 p.m. will be the Griswold Family Vacay with Sports Night Trivia. So Mike Wheeler and Avery. What is the name of the town that Hocus Pocus was made in? Hello, Penguin Master. Thank you for joining. Yeah, he's eating his way around the world, I believe, Mike. What city was Hocus Pocus made in? Oh, okay, Penguin Master. That'll be fun. The bass drum. Okay, thank you, Jonathan Chong. I should have looked up his thing. And Mike Wheeler with Salem, Massachusetts. So Mike Wheeler and Avery. And I will do 3 more questions. Halloween is the second busiest day for which other holiday? Halloween is the second busiest day after which holiday? And Jonathan Chong and Avery gets it with Christmas. With Christmas. So Christmas is it. Okay, here we go. One couple more questions here, and then I will end it for the evening. I know the Disney Nerders are on, so feel free to jump there. Also, Pete McDevitt with his Disney Innovators with the Disney Digest. What city does vampires come from? What city do vampires come from? Your birthday. What city do vampires come from? Or where do vampires supposedly live? What European country or what European city? And Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler come in with Transylvania. Jonathan Chong and Mike Wheeler. Way to go. And our final question of the evening. What's the most popular candy for Halloween? What is the most popular candy for Halloween? Yeah, I was going to say happy birthday too. And then he said, I should have just said my birthday. It's a busy day. Is your birthday on Christmas, Jonathan? What type of candy? What's the most popular candy for Halloween? Transylvania is a region, not candy corn. Yeah, I should have probably said that a region. I'm sorry if that messed you up, but you're going to end up winning anyway. Well, Jonathan Chong and It's Joey's World has chocolate as a direct answer, and I will give Monarch Moments a point for the M&Ms because that's a chocolate product. So chocolate. So our big winner today was Avery. He had 11 points. It's Joey's World came in second place with 9 points. Jonathan Chung, third place with 6 points. Mike Wheeler dances with Goofy with 3 points each. Hitchhiking Bones, Tina McNeil, James Ryan, and Monarch Moments had 2 points. Tina McNeil, Hitchhiking Bones, and James Ryan each had 1 point. Welcome in, Addiction Mouse. Sorry. Yeah, you're a little late, but that's okay. I may do some trivia maybe tomorrow if depending on how the schedule and everything goes. But I do thank you for dropping in. I do thank everyone for coming in. Congratulations and good job to everyone. It's Joey's World, Avery, Jonathan Chong. You were the top 3 people. And then everyone else who pretty much was in the chat that got points. So yeah, you were pretty close there. It's Joey's World. But I do thank everyone for joining. I hope you have a great evening. Like I said, the Disney Nerd Herders come on at 7 p.m. Also, P. McDevitt's on, so there's lots of choices. Also, I do like to thank Dean of the Live Place. So check out his channel, Dreamers Empire, and theliveplace.com, where you can find family friendly different streamers and different shows. He has the Cruising Nation and also RV Nation, and of course the Disney community featured there, whether you're in the parks or whatever. So I do thank everyone for dropping in because I know there's lots of people in the park streaming. There's other shows, and you could be doing a million other things. So I do thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I do, and I will see you all in the chats and let the adventures begin. Thank you very much and have a great night. Welcome back, Russ. Sorry, no, I think you might have 1 point in the last one, but I do thank everyone and have a great evening and let the adventures begin. Bye, everyone, and thank you.